Hello everyone, this is Kushal here from Curio Box, and I am founder of Curio Box, wherein I take care of R&D research and development. And ideally, Curio Box is actually a passion which got converted into a business, but our core focus is to bring smile on children's faces by providing them tools to learn fun way and keep developing skills, as world is now recognizing people by skills. So CurioBox is actually a 5 years old company, and we are into manufacturing of child development and learning products, which is into form of experiential learning and hands-on learning for age group 2 to 15. And we also have syllabus mapped activity boxes that we have created. We have a lot of boxes on Amazon as well, which you can order with the name of Old School Activity Box. I thank BabyChakra team for inviting us today, and we are going to share some amazing hands-on activity for children, and which is making toys by using household materials, right? The reason why we wanted to start with this initiative is because we wish to develop a thought process in a children when they start making their own toys with the materials around us. So if we actually look at all around our house, a lot of materials we already have it available. Instead of purchasing a very costly toys from the market, and then why can't we make our own toys? So there's already a lot of material around us. So we want to utilize that material, and we want a child to create their own toys. So that's where they'll develop a lot of different skills. They'll get a understanding of utilizing a material in a more resourceful way, and then ultimately they develop a lot of skills and they become a problem solver. So and generally what happens when we buy these costly toys from outside, most of the times we see that the toys after some point of time, if they're not working, we actually put it in a scrap, basically, right? It goes to kabadi. So why can't a child open the toy and try to fix it? So this is what a thought process that we wish to develop, and then it is ideally a slow process. So as and when they keep on looking the material, observing the material, how they work, I'm sure they should be able to solve a lot of different problems. So in our today's session, we are actually taking a base material, which is actually a cardboard. Cardboard is a base material that we're going to use it, and then we're going to make 4 to 5 different toys basically throughout the session. And in this session, I also have my partner with me, and he is a 4 years old child. And you can say hi here. Say hi. Say hi. So he's Ved. He's actually my son. He's 4 years old, and he's going to be there with us because we want to make sure that and want to check it out, the children are able to do these activities or not. So that's the reason. Now, the first activity we're going to start with is actually we're going to make a balancing toy, right? So before that, I would like to quickly, in a very simple way, like to explain, balancing, that what exactly the balancing is. So for that, we are just going to take a small scale, right? And then we're going to put it here exactly in the center and try to balance it. So I'm going to give it to Ved. Can you try to balance it on finger and show? Yes. Okay, try again. Try again. Keep it in the center. Keep it in the center. And try again. Put it this way. Yes. Yes. And try to balance. Yeah. Very nice. Keep your finger straight. Yes. And try to balance. Yes. He's able to. So we just have to hold it, put it like here in the center, and it gets balanced. Okay. Now, what if we put some weight on one side? So I'm going to put some weight on one of the side. So if you look at it, I'm just using the wheat dog, which my mom just prepared. I'm just going to use it, and I'm going to put it on one of the side. Now, what would I have to do basically? So now if I keep my finger exactly in the center, this might fall down, right? So we'll have to move our finger towards the weight. So towards the weight, and then if you look at it, it gets balanced, right? So here, equal weights are required to balance things basically. This is what the child understands from this particular activity. Right now, if I take my finger maybe other side, you want to try it out? Yes, put it here. Yes, this side. Yes, and see it gets balanced. See, amazing. See, this gets balanced. Very nice. All right. Now I'm gonna show you amazing activity. So using a cardboard, we can make this activity. So if you look at it, we have made a joker. If you look at this very closely from a cardboard, we've used a cardboard and then we have made a joker. So if you look at it, there are two hands and two legs in the joker. And right now, there are no weights that we have actually put it here on the joker. Okay. Now, then if I try to balance it here on my finger, give me a finger weight. If I try to balance this, let it come on the frame. Yes. Okay. So when I try to put it here on the finger, if you actually observe, this actually falls down. So what shall we do so that it should not fall down? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the clips. I'm sure this will be easily available at your home. And specifically cardboard box, if I talk about, we all of us, do a lot of shopping from Amazon. So cardboard boxes are easily available at everyone's house. You don't have to go out and get any material. Everything that I'm gonna show you today in today's session, it will be there at your house. You don't have to go out and get it. Okay. And like that, there are a lot of such different activities and toys you can create. Now what I'm going to do is, it was falling down, so I'm going to put some weight both the sides, okay, on the hands like this. This is clip 1, this is clip 2 here, okay, and then I'm going to try to put it here on my finger and see it gets balanced. See, do you want to try it out? Yes, try it out. See, so now it is not falling down, because what we have done is we've actually placed equal weights on both the sides. And that's where, if you look at this joker is balanced. And moreover, to balance certain things, we need to give, weight also. So yes, now if you look at it, he's actually trying to put it on his nose. Very nice, see, and it gets balanced on nose. While you try to move up and down, try to move it up and down like this, up and down like this, try it out. Wow, right, left, right, left. Yes, it's not falling down. Amazing. So this is so beautiful. And what we have done is we actually colored it. So using, crayons, we actually colored it very nicely. So we cut it like a joker. And I'll also share, the template if you all want of a design of a joker. And then simply we stick the paper, like we took a print and then stick it on a cardboard. And then we colored it. And then the moment we put some weight, it gets balanced on our finger. It was not falling. So that's where a child will develop a thinking that, okay, the weights are required to balance things. And moreover, it is equal weights are required to balance things. Now, if I take a clip from one side, let's see what happens. Oh, it falls down. It tilts and then it falls down. So children will here understand, if the weight is more on one side, then, this might fall down. Same is, when we actually travel by water using in a boat, right? Again, the rider tells us to divide the weight equally. So if there's weight on one side, what will happen? The boat will sink. So same is, thing. And then specific to kids, we can give them an example that while they're learning bicycling, we always put a side wheels. Now this side wheels helps them to balance. If we put, let's say, a side wheel only one side, what will happen? The kids will fall down on the side where there is no side wheel. Super. Even if they walk or run, if you can walk and run, it will not fall down. Can you walk? Can you stand up and walk and run? Walk, run. Yes. Come back. See, it does not falls down. Very nice. Okay, good. So this is a very wonderful toy that you can try to create at your home. Okay, it is called as a balancing joker. All right. Now I'm gonna, specific to balancing, I'm gonna show you one more thing. Now, if you look at this is again balancing toy, I would say. Here, what we have done is again a cardboard we have used, and it looks like a robot actually, right? It's the same concept, and what we have done is we can put clips to apply weight. We can put stone pieces to apply weight. We can put a clay to put a weight, and then the moment they put it here on the finger, again this gets balanced. See, so this is an same concept but a different type of a toy, I would say. Super. See, it gets balanced because we have placed equal weights backside. So it's again from cardboard we have created. Okay. So I'm sure you'll have a lot of cardboard that you can, use it in a productive way. And now I'm going to show you one more thing, which is again, balancing act basically. So if you look at it, I'm going to use this fork. Okay. This is forks are actually, hathiyar to eat Maggie. Okay. The weapon to eat Maggie. Right. So, and then we're using a rubber foam. This is actually rubber foam. We took it from a sleeper, basically, old sleeper. And if you don't have a rubber foam, you can use a thermocol. You can also use a half slice of a potato, half cut like little thick, slice of a potato. You can also use a sponge basically, right? And what we're doing is we're gonna push these forks inside this rubber foam. And again, the concept remains the same, equal weights to balance things. If you look at it, I'm gonna place it on both the sides, right? So this is how it looks like. And now I'm gonna take a toothpick. Okay, toothpick is also a material easily available at our home. After eating, we definitely use a toothpick. So, and then I'm gonna pierce this inside in the center. Okay, and then it should come from the other side. It comes from the other side, and then I'm gonna just try to hold it here on my finger. And if you look at it, it gets balanced. It does not falls down. I'm gonna give it to wait, try it out. Yes. Wow. And then we can we can actually put this on a pencil. The moment we put it on a pencil, it actually becomes like a merry-go-round. So I'm gonna put it here on the pencil, and then just give some force. I may have to change some arrangement to make sure that this is properly balanced. So I'm gonna, yes, it should work now. Yes. So I'm going to put it here on the pencil, and this will become like a merry-go-round. See? Yeah. You want to try? Hold it from here. Hold it from the bottom. Hold it straight. Keep the pencil straight. Yes. Yes. Wow. Do not move it after that. Okay. Like this. And then we just spin it. 1 second, 1 second. And just we spin it, see? It keeps on rotating. It becomes a beautiful toy, costs nothing. Keep the pencil straight, keep it straight. Keep the pencil straight, yes. And then try. Wow. Super, see? All right, good. So I'm gonna put it here. So we're done with this balancing activity. Now I'm gonna show you, an amazing toy which is actually called as air rocket. Now again, we're gonna use a cardboard as a base. Okay, cardboard is very useful material, and we can create a lot of things using a cardboard. Now again, if you look at it, what we're using is actually a rocket. We have cut a rocket shape basically here, and again, this is a cardboard that we've used, and then we've actually colored the rocket. Okay, this is how it looks, right? Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make an engine for the rocket. Okay, right now if you look at it, it's just a simple rocket, but then we're gonna make it dynamic. So to make it dynamic, we're going to create an engine. Now this engine will actually work on the concept of air force. Okay, so air. This is how. Do you feel the air? Feel the air? Yeah. So this is where the air comes out from our mouth, and we're gonna use the same air to launch the rocket. Okay. Do you want to launch the rocket? Are you ready? Yes. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take this kind of thick straw. Okay, you can use a paper straw as well. It doesn't matter. I'm sure paper straws and materials are easily available at our home. So it's actually simple straw. We're gonna use it. Okay, thick straw, and then we're going to stick this a piece of two-side tape here on the back side. Okay, but before that, before we stick it, what we need to do is using this single side tape, this kind of a cello tape, we need to cover this top part. But let me actually show you that what happens if we don't cover it, right? So let us try first. Okay, So for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a single piece of this two-side tape, and I'm going to stick it here on the back side. Would you like to stick it, please? Stick it here on the back side here in the center. Yes. Take the yellow part out, peel the yellow part. Very nice. And show it here. Show it here. This is how it looks. Yes. And then we're going to stick a thick straw here. Okay. A fat straw. Can you stick a fat straw here? Straight. Yes. Amazing. Very nice. Good job, Ved. Now, if you look at it here, this is how it looks. This is the back side. I'll just take it a little down so that it gets aligned. Yes. Now, if you look at it here there is a hole. Here also we have a hole. Okay. Now we're going to use a thin straw. The thin straw, and try to launch the rocket and see what happens. Okay. Let's see if it gets launched. If it does not get launched, let's see. Right now, again, we're going to use air from our mouth and we're going to try to launch a rocket. Let's see if it gets launches or not. Can you try to launch it? Oh, it's not launching. Why? It is not launching. Why? Say why.
Not covered.
Not covered. Okay, so what do we do to cover it? Shall we put a single side sellotape? So let me again take this out, and then we're gonna put a single side tape here. We're gonna cover this. So what will happen? Force. It will create an air force here. The force of the air it is gonna create here. Okay. So we're gonna use a single side tape, and we're gonna cover it like this from the top, right? Like this, and I have already prepared one like this. So if you look at it, it's actually covered with a single side tape. Make sure it do not get pressed. This is how it should look like. So this is a single side tape. Okay, we have covered, and then now we're gonna stick this here, making sure that this sellotape part is on the top side. Okay, can you stick it now? And now what will happen is the moment he will blow the air, what will happen is it is going to create a force here, because air is, we have locked the air here now. So air will not pass from this side. Okay. So there will be a force which will get created here. And then let's see what happens. Okay. Would you like to launch it now? Okay. 1, 2, 3, and launch. Wow. It launches now. It goes far. Can you try one more time? Try to blow it little hard, okay? 1, 2, try to keep it up. Wow, super. Let me try once. I'm gonna try to send this little far. So 1, 2, 3, and wow, it goes so far. And then probably with this, what we should do is we should create some kind of a target or goals for children by making a line, and then we should tell them that this rocket should actually cross this line. So that is where they'll feel it more challenging, more task oriented, and they'll get a target or goal. Once they get a goal or target, they get behind it to achieve it. So they might spend a couple of hours playing it and trying to set their own different targets, and then it'll be a lot of fun. Very nice. Okay. So this is actually our air rocket. Okay. A very simple activity, very engaging. Kids love this. Okay. And then we can explain them the concept, as I mentioned, that there's an air force, the force of the air, because of which the rocket actually launches. Right? It's very basic and a lot of fun, a lot of engagement, a lot of skill development, I would say. And they will get a thought process that, okay, with a cardboard, I can create so wonderful toy. All right, and now we're gonna switch to another activity. Okay, and then another activity is very amazing, and we're gonna make a spinner. We're gonna make a balloon spinner. To make a balloon spinner, we will need a straw. The straw which actually has a bend like this. This is this one. Okay, right, and then I'm gonna use a scissor and to cut. Okay, you know how? Okay, we're gonna cut it. Okay, and then we're gonna cut this straw just to make sure that this part should be a little bit more than this one. So If this is somewhere around like 6 centimeters, so keep this around 8 or 9 centimeters. So it will look like an L shape after we cut it. And then we are going to use this part, okay, the bent one, the 90 degree. Here actually there's an angle of 90 degrees. So this is a little long and this is a little short. This is how it looks like. Okay, it looks like an L. Okay, if you hold it like this. Now, what we're going to do is on this longer part, we are going to insert a balloon. Okay, and to do that, I have this balloon with me. And here again, we're going to talk to them about air force. Okay, because of the air force, the spinner will spin. Now I'm going to fill the air. And I'm going to make you feel the air. You see a lot of air coming out. Okay, yeah. Did you want to do that? Okay, come here. Yes, blow the balloon. Wow. Super. Don't blow it on me. Wow, so much fun. Amazing. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a rubber band, okay? And then we're gonna give me 1 second. We're gonna tie it. Yes, and we're gonna simply tie this on the longer part of the straw. So the straw will go inside the balloon like this, okay? And then we're gonna tie this like this. Around 3 or 4 tons we should make it. And just make sure, one important thing here is we need to make sure that the straw does not get flat. It should not get flat. Okay, it should remain as it is. Okay, now this is how it should be. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna blow the air inside, and if you look at it, we have arranged this at an angle of 90 degree. So air will actually come out, and then it will actually push the balloon to spin like this. And then again, when it comes this side, again it will push. So it will actually create a circular motion basically. This is how it is going to work. Now we will actually show it to you this how this works, and trust me, this is so much fun. This activity can also be used in birthday parties. A very fun activity in birthday parties. Kids can create this kind of toys, and then they understand the concept of air force, right? Okay, you want to try it out? Okay, I'm gonna give you some space. I'm gonna change view of my camera towards the ground. Yes. 1, 2, 3, and launch. Yes. This is how it will look. Okay. Put it down now. You're feeling so much air. Bring it here. Yes, I think it's out of frame. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Just we need to make sure after we blow the air, we need to make sure that this angle is maintained. Again, just make sure this angle is maintained. We can just hold it like this so that air does not comes out, and then simply we put it here on the ground, and then see the way it spins. It gets mad. It keeps on spinning. You want to try it one more time? Put it here. Put it here. Okay. Okay. Put it down. This should be fine. Put it down. Yay! It spins. Super. Okay. So this was balloon spinner. We have a YouTube channel which is called as the Curious Dad and Son, wherein we keep on posting all these experiments which we do on regular basis. We have also made another version of a balloon spinner so right now what is happening, there is no specific axis that we have created for a balloon to rotate, for a spinner to rotate. So in the second version, what we have done is we actually created a stand so that it actually rotates on a specific axis. So it keeps on rotating circle like this. Okay. Now I'm gonna show another activity, which is again concept which again, we're going to use a cardboard as a base. We're going to create a car, and this is going to be a engine. I mean, air powered car. So here the engine will be the air. So we're gonna create that. Yes, we'll take the entire plate. Yeah. Okay. Good. So again, in this, we're using a cardboard as a base. So if you look at it, this is a cardboard that we're using, and somewhere around 7 by 4 or 5 centimeter cardboard should be good, or maybe a little longer is also fine. Okay, this is we are using, and it's very simple. Okay, now what we're gonna do is first thing is we're gonna take a two-side tape, double-side tape, and we're gonna stick it here and here, one here and one here. Okay, and then we're going to stick a fetch straw here and here. Okay, so Ved will do it. I'm gonna give it two-side tape, right? Okay, and then I'm gonna take a small piece of two-side tape, which he will stick it. Yes, this side. No, no, that is later on. That step is later on. Yes, this one. First step. Yes. Then take the yellow part, and then I'm gonna give you another piece of two-side tape. Thank you. Yes. Then take the yellow part and just show here how does it looks. Okay. Very nice. Okay. Now you can just show here how does it looks. This is how it looks like. This is how it looks like. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna stick the fetch straw. So this is the fetch straw that we have. Okay. Which you're going to we're gonna stick it here. Second, we're gonna stick it here. Yes. Keep it straight. Straight. Yes. No problem. All right. So this is how we do it. We keep it straight. All right. And then take another straw and then again stick it. Center. Very nice. So this is how it looks like. Okay. So we're actually creating an axle. This is from where the wheel and axle is one of the simple machine basically. So we're gonna pass the axle from the space of the fetch straw that we have created like this. Okay. So now to create an axle, is again we're gonna use a toothpick to create an axle. So we don't, as I mentioned, material should be easily available at our home, and we are not required to go out and get the material. So create an axle. I'm going to use this toothpick. It's a very important step. So I would request all of you to watch this very carefully. So I'm going to use this two toothpicks, and I'm going to overlap this like this, and then where the place it overlaps, we're going to use a single side tape to join both of these toothpicks. Here, what we have made sure is the pointed part of the toothpick are outside. Okay, and then we're gonna roll this, and then we're gonna make it a little tight. So this, just make sure that this arrangement is tight. Okay, and this is how it will look like. And then simply we can cut it using a scissor. Where is a scissor? It's here. Okay, I'm gonna cut it using the scissor. Okay, and then same way create another set. So I already created two sets like this. So this is one. This I got one extra, which I'm gonna put it back like this. Okay, but if you look at it, they are overlapped, and this is how it looks. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this bottle wheels, the bottles basically, the bottle caps as a wheel. So we're gonna use 4 of this. Okay, 4 of the bottle caps we're gonna use it. And what we have done is we have actually made holes. Bottle caps again, I'm sure it will be there at your home. We have made holes in the center, so you can make holes using some pointed object. We created this by using a screwdriver. We created this holes. So like this, 4 holes in the center. Yes. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pass this one part of this straw here. Okay, like this. You wanna do it? So just pass little bit, and you already did. Okay, so fast. Okay, okay. You need to make sure that you push it inside. 1 second. 1 second. You need to make sure that we push it inside so that it does not comes out. Yes, because the toothpicks are very pointed at the edge, and then slowly they become little thick. So now if you see, it's not moving. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is push it little bit, so that it does not comes out. Yes. Let me check it out. 1 second. Let me check. Okay. Oh, 1 second. Yes. And then we're gonna pass this from the thick straw, and then we're gonna close this by putting this bottle cap on the other side. So the toothpick will get locked. This is how it will look like. One side, and same way we're gonna repeat this. It's okay if the bottle caps are a little bit tilted. It should work completely fine. Should not be a problem. And then same way, 1 second. You should use this. This is a little longer. Okay, they're same. Okay, no problem. And then again, we're going to do it on the other side, and then we're gonna push this. 1 second. Like this. If you look at it, so our simple car is ready. If you look at it, our basic car, simple car is ready. See? Show it here. Yes. Very nice. Oh, car does not fly. Okay. It goes on the road. Okay. Now we're gonna create an engine. So as I mentioned, to create an engine, we are going to use balloon, straw, and a rubber band. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna tie this balloon with the straw by putting the straw inside the balloon like this, and then we are going to take a rubber band, and then we are going to tie the balloon with a straw like this. Okay, so this is how it will look like. Okay, make sure here again the straw which is there inside should not get flat. Make sure, just check it out by touching. Okay, we can use our senses just to feel. Okay, I think it is not pressed. And just make sure the air is not coming out from here. It should come out from here. So just we need to check that out. All right. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this engine. Okay, this is air engine that we have created. We're gonna put it here. Okay, thank you. We're gonna stick a small piece of two-side tape. Okay, here in the center we're gonna place it. Okay, would you like to do it? Yes. And then peel the yellow part. And then we are going to stick this engine here on top. Yes, stick it. Very nice. Yes, perfect. 1 second. We just have to make sure it is a little straight. Okay, good. Now we're gonna blow the balloon. 1 second. 1 second. Let me show it once. After blowing the air, we can just hold it because we're gonna place this here on the floor. And what will happen is the moment we release, the air from the balloon will start coming out and will actually create a force here on the back side. So this will actually push the car to move forward. This is actually also called as Newton's third law of motion, which is called as action and reaction are equal in opposite side, which we do not discuss it with kids at this point of time. But still, you can at least ask them to observe that as and when the air is coming out from the balloon and it passes from the straw, it is actually giving some kind of force on the back side, due to which the car is moving forward. Okay, so the action is the air coming out from the balloon, and then the reaction is car moving forward, right? And जितना हवा बलून के अंदर होगा उतना ही कार जो है वो आगे बढ़ेगा. Okay, as in the moment there is no air inside the balloon, car will stop. Okay, so I'm gonna put it here. Okay, and then I'm gonna put it like this, and then it will actually go to the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, and go. Oh, it's why it's not moving, because 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Yay, it's moving. Come here, bring it to me. Yes. This balloon is little, thick. That is why you're not able to blow that. That balloon was thin. This was thin. Okay. So you were able to blow it very easily. This is a little thick, so you're not able to blow it very easily. Right? I'm gonna show this again. I'm gonna put it here, and then 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna arrange it like this. 1, 2, 3, and go. Yay! So much fun. All right. So this was our balloon car. Yes, this was our balloon car we made. So initially the first thing that we did was tried to balance the scale on the finger. This was the first. I'll just quickly recap. This is the first we did it, and then when we put a weight on the other side, we have to shift our positioning of the finger, and then just to make sure that it gets balanced. So try now. You need to change the position of your finger. Yes, see, it's done. Okay, and then using the same concept, we created this balancing joker, where when we try to put it, it falls down. Okay, and then we put a weight, equal weight both the sides. It will get balanced. Okay, and then I'm gonna try it, and then it gets balanced, does not falls down. This was a second activity we did. Third, I showed this forks which gets balanced here, and then how does it works like a merry-go-round. It is like tick 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 tick. Okay, and then in the same manner, the way we created a joker, we can also create a robot, and then it gets balanced here on the finger like this. Yes, sure, very nice. Does not falls down. Again, equal weights both the sides to balance this. Okay, and again, I will repeat, we have used the cardboard as a base for today's activity. Then we made this wonderful air rocket. So again, we've used the cardboard, and then on the back side, we've used this straw, which is logged from the top side, which will actually help us to create an air force. And then when we put this thin straw inside the fat straw, then when we blow the air, a force of air will be created, and then 1, 2, 3, and launch. It launches so far. Okay, and then after that, what we created was this a wonderful toy car, air powered car, I would say. We have also posted all these videos and the activities that we did today. We also posted a detailed video on our channel, which is The Curious Dad and Son. You will find all these activity videos, and then probably you can also share it with your friends and family. And then this will help a lot of moms, a lot of parents and kids to engage children in a productive way. Because at this point of time, kids are at home, and then they're not allowed to go out. And then same is the situation with all of us at this point of time. So by using all these materials at home, we should try to engage children in a productive way, so their learning does not stop. Overall, there'll be 4 things that will happen with this. One, they'll get exposure to different materials, which is extremely important, because more the material children knows, more is the skill development that happens, and more is the engineering that they develop. Second is the skill development that keeps on happening. So if you might have observed, like Ved, who's my son, he was was able to put the straw, and then he was able to blow the balloon. These are the skills that he has learned. Maybe he has practiced it a couple of times, and then now he's able to do it, right? And third, it will help them to understand the concept. So it also bring a conceptual understanding. So as an example, we discussed all different concept. So as an example, in here there's an air force because of which the car is moving forward, right? And the air is coming out from this side, and the force is this side, and the car moves this side, right? So they'll develop this conceptual understanding, and also they will develop a vocabulary. So if you look at a lot of new words that they are coming across, let's say a force, air, I'm sure they know, like a cardboard, balloon, a joker, balancing, rubber foam, forks, right? So a lot of different new words that they will actually learn, right? And this is how it was today's session. We also have some of our activity boxes on Amazon, which you can if you wish to buy it. It is actually called as old school activity box, which is there on Amazon. And there are a lot of such activity boxes live on Amazon, which you can definitely purchase if you wish to. But again, here also we make sure the philosophy of materials easily available at home is taken care here as well. So you will, the materials that we have used in this boxes as well are easily available at your home. It is not that any customized thing that you give it to children, right? And then I would just request all of you just to subscribe our YouTube channel, which is the Curious Dad and Son. Would you like to say subscribe to Curious Dad and Son? Say.
Yeah.
You have to say that. Please subscribe to our channel, the Curious Dad and Son. Say.
Please to subscribe to Curious Dad and Son channel.
Very good. Thank you so much. All right. Thanks everyone for watching this. And please let us know for any questions that you might have or any help that you might need. It was a wonderful. Please let us know for any questions that you might have or any help that you might need. It was a wonderful, and we thank BabyChakra for us to invite and share what we have done so far. And then we have created a lot of such activities. Like we have more than 800 such activities that we have created. And you can definitely reach us out for any help that you need. All right, thank you so much everyone. I'm gonna end the stream, and bye everyone. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye everyone. Thumbs up. Bye.
Bye.
Say bye like this. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. All right. Bye everyone.
Daddy.